so it really doesn't matter that much. I'm only talking about one moment, really. Jeez. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Irelia mid lane into a Azir. Have not done Irelia commentary in a very long time. I saw that her win rate was for some reason higher than usual because she just recently got a little bit of a nerf, so I'm kind of confused of why the win rate went up, but I'm just going to jump on this guy, deal some damage to him. Feel like it was probably worth it to do that. How Irelia works is that you are a reset champion with your Q, but you also are a champion that is an auto attacker. You reset your Q by either using your Eon to the opponent, in which you can then whenever you land your E or your ultimate onto people, it will mark them, and then your Q will reset when you mark them. So then you get to use it multiple times. And then you also just want to be auto-attack weaving. Your W is massive damage reduction, but you can't move. It's way more damage reduction for physical damage than magic, but it's still pretty decent. Does some damage as well. But she has a 4-stack passive that gives you attack speed, and then at the final stack, it gives you bonus magic damage on hit. I would say that the goal of the lane is to just, land your stun and then just kind of hopefully crush them with it. I know that he'll be able to hit me quite hard, but, it is what it is. If he wants, he can try to all-in me, I guess. No? Not going to? Okay, cool. Then I'm just going to probably take a reset and just TP back. Because he just auto-attacks me from far away, which is annoying, and I don't feel like I could beat him with the angle that I had on him. That's okay, though, because I'm just going to... In fact, maybe I don't even need a TP back. Maybe I can just walk back. Because Azir's early game shove power is pretty bad. Irelia's mid-game and late game are, they're okay. I feel like I'm not very good at her during that point because it's a lot easier to normally play 1v1 plays for, getting your resets of your Q rather than inside of team fights. If you land, multi-man abilities, then it can be really difficult because... I'm surprised that he decided to fight me there, but okay. So what we did is that we landed our stun immediately all in, and then we used the minions to reset on the way out, went back in, continued auto-attacking, but when I went back in, I used a minion to reset my Q again. So as I'm auto-attacking him with my 4-stack, getting my Conquer stacked up as well, I'm also, of course, dealing more damage because I'm Conquer gives us bonus AD, right? And then I was going to expect him to flash away because I queued on top of him because one more auto attack would kill. He doesn't flash away, so I instead just flash out to not die to the turret, and we get a solo bolo, I guess. Now, we have Vamp Scepter, and the reason why Vamp Scepter and Bork is so good is because your Q procs on hit effects. So you're really ridiculous at lifesteal. Your lifesteal's kind of busted. And as you can see, if you just freeze like this, it is so awkward for the enemy. And then we just use our W at the end. So your W reduces physical damage by about 50% at level 1. And then it does half that amount for magic. So, what's nice is that turrets deal physical damage. So you can reduce the turret shot's damage by a huge amount. And if you use it as, the final shot comes in, because, of course, turret damage ramps, then you can pull off stuff like that where you otherwise would have died. So it's a very strong thing. And now we got 2 solo kills, which is great because you're supposed to be pretty damn aggressive with Irelia. You're not supposed to just sit back and just let them beat you. And you need to be aggressive going forward with your stun and looking for the angles to get them. Now, he does have his ultimate now, so this, like, gives a brand new, like, way of having to play versus him, of course. Because he's gonna try to ulti me underneath a turret. But if there's, like, minions around, I might be able to still be fine. Ouch. So yeah, seems okay to me. I mean, he's in an awkward spot. I know that I am very low, though, of course. Ooh, that minion over there is prepped. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's a bit too many people. I even got exhausted, too. I think that I maybe could have killed Azir if I wasn't exhausted, because my damage output could be maybe too high, but that was a bit much for me to handle. We're going to be building, of course, Merc Treads this game. They have a lot of AP damage. Irelia is very good at building Bruiser-like to give us more potential in lane. I'm not going to be able to TP back quickly because the TP is not past 10 minutes, so it does take a while for it to still, like, work. Darn, I even missed that, too. That's alright, though. Using our passive on the turret means that we can get it quite quickly. I don't want to get initiated on by this Tahm Kench, though, again, and I don't see him. So I should be able to get it there. We'll just back away. Be happy with that. Put down a ward just to have some control. I still have no idea where this... Oh, no, okay. We see where the Tahm Kench is now. So, also, another thing that you might have noticed, that when he ultied me, he immediately Q'd on top of me, or E'd, which is his dash, to get near me, and he definitely did that on purpose to try to make it so if I Q him to leave, it wouldn't work. So I understand this guy knows how to make it so I could, like, get stuck, because I almost did get stuck underneath turret. And that's, like, not good, obviously. That's not good enough, bro. So, I was playing around the minions there to make it so if he does do something crazy like that, then I can just still survive. He is tanking a lot of damage here, and I know that my wave state is kind of awkward, but I do have lifesteal, and I feel like it really does have outplay potential. I could get myself killed, though, instead. We'll see what happens. We shall see. Damn. I'm surprised that I actually pulled that off. I don't consider myself good at Irelia, but that was good. So we went in with my stun because he was marked, but I prepped a minion beforehand. So when I prepped the minion, I knew I was going to just Q him underneath turret and then leave immediately. I didn't mean to take a turret shot, though. I think you can do it fast enough that you could prevent the turret shot. I just made a mistake on that. But anyways, I'm sustaining myself every single time I'm queuing minions, and then I go back in with my ultimate and just try to get him just a little bit lower so I can finish him with my Q and then, like, Q back out to keep myself alive, hopefully. And it somehow worked out for us. We managed to have a plan and succeeded with it. I mean, definitely with a champion like Irelia, I feel like you definitely want to be planning, right? That was really bad. Holy crap. What an embarrassment of an E. I swear I was pressing it twice, but this was not going off. Wait, I just auto-attacked him underneath his own turret. I'm still gonna kill him, but I once again don't know. My keyboard's so old. I don't know if sometimes it's my own old hands or is it my old keyboard that's causing some of my inputs to not feel like they're going through. I tried to W flash. You can flash during your W while it's going off, and then I was gonna go for a single auto attack, but that didn't happen. So I had a plan to try to kill him and live. I wasn't planning on dying with him. It didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. I'm going to go Holdbreaker next. Apparently Holdbreaker Irelia is, like, one of her most popular second items, and it gives you nice stats because apparently it's just very strong for the dueling, where it gives good damage against structures and stuff, but also the tankiness of HP I feel like is sometimes undervalued, and, like, if I go Kraken, I can deal way more, right? But who cares about that when I can just... No way. I can't believe my last Q didn't kill him. But that's okay. I mean, still killing him is okay. I unfortunately just didn't get my reset, which is sad. But yeah, when you get fed on Irelia, if I was like an Irelia main, most people who play Irelia are Irelia mains. You very rarely see people just play Irelia, like, just as a random pick. They're almost always one-tricks, right? Irelia's a very one-trick heavy champion. They could, if I, like, knew the limits better, you could go underneath turret just with these items and just kill him, burn everything, and just Q back out and live. Like, you have such good potential for, doing really ridiculous outplays underneath your own turret. If you have a minion wave around, it's really dumb. Kind of like Yasuo. I mean, Yasuo's very effective with minion waves, too. My team's really popping off, so I'm just expecting a 15-minute game, I'm assuming. I mean, the only person that's doing poorly is me. But I'm still doing well enough to feel like I'm still winning, though. Ooh, ward. I mean, there might be a fight that breaks out, but we'll see. He has blue trinket. He obviously will leave if I try to jump on him and stuff. If I try to go on him here, he's just going to ult me underneath turret, and then I wouldn't have a Q out, so he's doing that on purpose. Silas was last bot side. I could imagine him wanting to gank me, because I am a champion that can 1v2, but I'm not, like, so fed to the point that I would feel too confident with 1v2ing them, because they're about equal items with me. I'm not dangerously fed or anything. I mean, I landed a hit, but the Azir wall was preventing me to go forward for the next guy. So it doesn't seem like we really could do much there. Oh my gosh. Damn. My Q damage is just not even close to being enough. So what I was trying to do was kill Tahm Kench so I could get in range to also kill the Jinx, but instead I just straight up died because my Q damage is less than I anticipated. That's because Blade of the Rune King does percent current HP, so the lower somebody is, the less damage it does. And because Tahm Kench was so low, I'm basically only playing off of the 230 physical damage that I have, and obviously that's not going to be enough. Damn, Yasuo's kind of going crazy, but he's really dead. Well, we kind of have a game on our hands now, considering they got 1k from Aphelios, and Yasuo was worth quite a bit too. We have a pretty strong split push comp, I guess, unless Jax just, like, outscales us hard, I guess. He has Counter-Strike, and Counter-Strike's freaking annoying. I'm pretty sure Counter-Strike even prevents my Q damage, I think. I'm not really sure. My Q might be considered like an auto attack. And if that's true, I really don't want to fight him. Because he's kind of a ridiculous champion at dueling. Of course, I have lifesteal, though, which is really good. I'm just going to assume my teammate's going to win. I thought he was going to jump on me there, so that's what I was waiting for. So I have lifesteal advantage. That's the only thing I can really play around, probably, right? Team was not too successful with their fight. I don't know if you can get to me so I can defend you or not. Seems that he just literally rotate on you, and this Yasuo continuously pushes up really far. The throws have been done. We just need to play around Tahm Kench and, or I mean, the Irelian Fiddle. I also feel like the person to go against the Jack should be Yasuo, because Yasuo Q, I know, does not get blocked by his ability, his E. Yasuo Q goes through it. We're still going to play for side lane plays, though, and just TP into a fight if need be, because I feel like that's still the best way to play it. Aw, dang, I messed up my Q. My W is max, so the amount of like damage I take is really nice when I activate it. Am I allowed to continue shoving this? Because I feel like I'm going to be the one that gets collapsed on. It feels like they are camping. Damn, the Tahm Kench is so annoying. I mean, that's fine, though. We should just do the objective now. Tahm Kench just uses ultimate. We just go back and just start it. And if they don't contest, we just get it. They burn Tahm Kench ultimate, and that's like a huge thing for keeping his teammates safe and stuff. Damn, did I really get myself killed here, or was this... I actually am not going to be able to kill him. Huh. He's still up there, but... How annoying. I hate losing vision, especially for, like, things like that, where... all I needed was, like, one single hit. It's okay, though, because we got the objective, and also the fight was successful with them initiating on us and Fiddlesticks getting that ultimate off that he really probably needed to be, like, very impactful for that fight. So they have a lot of magic damage. I think it's a wit's end angle, just so we really make the Silas and Azir just deal significantly less. Also, Jax does a lot of magical damage too, so... pretty good against him too. We have our TP available. Goodness gracious, I hate Jax. Hopefully my team can get into skirmishes that I can just join in instead of having to rely on myself to land my own ability on this guy. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to beat him, am I? I just committed. I mean, look how many more items I have than him, and he still almost beat me because I have no minions to play around, so I just have to all in no matter what and just hope that it works out. I'm gonna base here so I can try to join this. Oh, never mind. They're not even doing anything. Just kidding. If they're not gonna start it, then I'm just gonna continue shoving. There's no reason for me to join. Man, if my teammates die right here, it's so bad, because the thing is that the enemy team doesn't even, like... They're not even doing it, so there's no reason for us to contest in the first place. It's so lame, dude. I hate it when that happens. We get free top lane turret, or they're forced to do the objective, and then my team would initiate with me coming over, instead of, like, for some reason trying to be the person to do it first. There's no reason for my team to do it first. We can just wait for them. Oh my god, but Aphelios is a god. Thank you for cleaning it up. And we just took a, like, massive amount of, towers from them, too. So it all worked out in the end because of him. I didn't really care to join the fight after my team made the mistake, because it's not always guaranteed whether I can even stop them from doing it, and getting the 2 top lane turrets, or the top lane turret and the mid lane turret, is like a guaranteed play, so I just wanted to only do that. We should be pulling it out. Okay, or not. Whatever. If we're confident we just can do it, then we will just do. Yeah, so wants to go versus that guy, I can just probably go topside. There's no minion wave for me to jump onto the Jinx with, so I'm just going to continue going top. And then we can start pressuring. Damn, they sent everybody down bot side. Holy crap. Well, since they did that, I mean, they're gonna be... Whoa. Irelia went kind of deep there. I don't know why she did that, but... Let's just have that person walk away from our teammate, though. Let's not do that either. I mean, I'm not gonna have any follow-up. I was out, so Irelia didn't need to... I mean, not Irelia. The Leona didn't have to go in. That's right, though. We'll just get all the minions and give ourselves also... The melee minions I'm not hitting, so I have an out. Because I don't want to get caught. Maybe I could have baited him harder to jump on me. I mean, if he does use everything on me, I would just activate my W, and... I don't think he would deal enough magic damage to get me right. He ultied me, but I just straight up killed him instead. That's so goofy. No! Oh, wait. I'm still alive. I think that the thing saved me. Yeah, that's the thing about, like, once you get to the later stage of Irelia, sometimes people will, like, try to pick you, and if you're fed enough, you just don't... You don't really die. You're a bruiser champion. So, a champion like him can't... Like, he even tossed me towards a Jinx, so I had both carries kind of hitting me, and it still just doesn't really deal that much damage. But anyways, thanks for watching. Sorry that the mid-game and late game is kind of boring, but I'm not very good at that stage of the game. I'm just okay at her laning phase and understanding of that, and then that's when it becomes more complicated. But also, my team made, like, some weird mistakes that almost threw the game with, like, playing for, like, montage reels rather than just playing for the objectives and stuff. Wow, Fiddlesticks did less damage than Leona. What? Anyways, thanks for watching. Maybe Game 2 will have a different type of game, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Irelia mid into a Galio, or I guess this is Game 2 of it, right? It is not Tank Galio either. He is, like, Damage Galio. I know that I can, probably lose to him, but not in this case, I guess. So that was interesting. What I was gonna say is that I think I've played this matchup before, and when he gets to, like, level 3, he can, like, play patient and not just, like, all in the way he did. I had a feeling I knew what he was started with, so that's why I was able to succeed there. Darn, dude, I don't think I can get him, can I? I mean, I can annoy him, but that's about it, so... At least I denied him from taking the thing, I guess. Anyways, because my W doesn't reduce magic damage significantly, and Galio has high burst damage, he's kind of, like, not too difficult to, like, play correctly to, like, destroy me. So that's why I figured he wouldn't make such a big mistake early on, but turns out I was wrong. No. Dude, I mean, if I got the craziest outplay ever by flashing over his E when it was mid-flight, I think it would be worth to showcase that, but I'm just not good enough. I tried flashing over it. I was so greedy. I don't have my ability yet, bro. I'm probably gonna maybe die here. Oh, no, never mind. I have boots. I leveled up, which is lucky, but not lucky enough. Dude, I wish that Elise never came mid. I didn't even want help. Oh, well. At least we have a game on our hands that's not just a free win, because I was worried about that. I just saw you Q Nunu instead of the other guy. Interesting. I guess we both messed up our Q. Although, I don't remember what I Q'd that caused me to lose my reset, though. That was interesting. Can we dive top? We will find out together. Very free dive. Well played. Do you not want to touch this wave? If he's not going to get the wave, I guess I will. Got nothing better to do. I also got the plate for myself too because he also left during that. They're pretty AP heavy, so another Wits End angle this game for sure. We'll just go Vamp Scepter, of course. I'm down to maybe build a just null magic immediately just to also give us a little bit of magic resist so we don't get one tapped if we do get caught as well. Damn, see you later, bro. You're dead. Well, the good news is that at least I'm assisting the team if Elise is too far behind to help out now. Because maybe she just fell too far behind to be able to be too useful this game. Damn, dude. I can't escape, bro. It's too difficult. I even was healing myself so much. But this is what I'm talking about with Galio. If you can just have your teammates perma-camp for you, I mean, it's not possible for me to escape just yet. I need more items for, like, survivability, whether it's lifesteal or just, like, Merc Treads so the CC doesn't last as long. So that's, like, the main issue with this matchup. It's so difficult to run away. But I'm only talking about laning phase. I don't think that he becomes an issue later on. So it really doesn't matter that much. I'm only talking about one moment, really. Jeez. So yeah, see how he bursted me and almost got me, but thankfully he didn't have Ignite or anything, so I was able to utilize the minions to heal myself, and then also land my ability on him to, get him in the end. Oh, I'm not gonna go for the plate here. I'm plenty happy with how it's going. I had a feeling I was going to get ganked too, and it looks like that probably would have happened. And the reason why I'm basing instead of just walking up for the plate is because I feel like getting back on the map is more beneficial than anything else. Oh. Nice. Oh my gosh, she didn't die either? That's crazy. I don't one-shot that. That's okay, though. It's not like it refunds mana, so I just lose my CD. Nunu's doing this. I wonder if I can stop him if I just quickly shove this as fast as I can. Oh, wait. I'm on the wave. Okay, never mind. Nunu's leaving. I'm probably screwed. Actually, no, I'm fine. I take it back. No, don't take my minions. I need a lifesteal, dude. I'm trying to lifesteal instead of base. I'm not going to go on that guy further. I still feel like lifestealing is more important. Wow, they overcommitted so freaking hard. No way. Okay, we still get him. Nunu did die. I feel like I maybe could have gotten a little bit more, but we'll take it. Not bad. I'm TPing down there. She wants me to TP because the wave is going to crash, and I was going to miss it if I don't TP, even if it means that I don't get a buy or anything. Not too shabby. No, I messed up my Q. Not like this. Okay, I mean, these guys absolutely love to gank me, but you guys got me, man. I don't think that we probably would have been able to contest the dragon regardless, so at least I was able to get the wave before my my perishing. So, what I'm not worried about is that when I'm 3 items, which is probably going to be a Wit's End and a Hold Breaker, the HP plus MR means that these two, like, I feel like there should be almost no way for me to die to them again if I can play it correctly from full HP. The full HP part is, like, the most important part. Of course, I can die if I'm, like, getting chunked and stuff. But as you saw, I just died and I was, like, full HP there. So, like, that's the hard part. Until I get to that, item spike. Oh, goodness. No, this is fine. And just like that, we kill him and then just regen afterwards. I don't know if I've improved on Irelia ever since the first game that I played. So you as a viewer maybe can tell if I am doing better at looking for these outplays or not. Not bad though. Got a little bit of a solo kill, huh? What we did is that we used minions to get behind him, so he had no escape, and then ulti to reset. And if he flashes the ulti, I would have just used a minion as an out and not done the dive, because the whole entire point that the dive worked is that I need the ultimate to land to give me a reset. That's what I was hoping for. So, Bork plus just a full Negatron cloak, I think I should be strong enough to now 1v2 these guys. Because I'll be too tanky. If I use my W in a correct manner to, like, reduce a significant portion of whatever burst damage of either of them, I think I'm good to go. Oh yeah, if you Q something and you don't even kill it, it still resets your Q too. It just doesn't give you a stack because you need to hit your abilities on things to get stacks. Well, let's find out if I get ganked or not. I mean, I don't have my ultimate, I guess, if that matters. We shall see. Dude, look at that plate. Also, if I get into initiation here underneath turret, that also means I could die, so that's another big thing. I feel like they were trying to set up there. Nunu was gonna probably have Galio ulti after he hits me with that snowball, so the stun stopped him at least. I did not get hit by a lot. I don't know why he's walking at me as if he shouldn't be in danger with my ultimate. That was very wild that he just, like, continued walking towards me, not feeling threatened at all, so I just all in him, kill him. Thought maybe he was baiting, but I figured that I could probably kill him before anybody else even arrives if somebody else was about to show up, but nobody did. Now we'll just go back to continuing to shove, because honestly, I can get such a gigantic such a gigantic lead soon if I get this. This is worth like 800 gold. It's probably worth my death. 700 gold. So a little bit more than 2 regular kills. And I also got the turret previously, and I killed him, so we have a full item buy. Very nice. I also have 10 CS per minute this game. And now we'll just go Hold Breaker to make myself tankier. Goodness gracious. We are strong. I really don't want to TP to a fight. I'd prefer that my team just wins on their own. Unless it's like a big fight. If it's just these small skirmishes of like finding a pick onto an enemy champion, that's whatever. I don't feel like I could collapse over there and kill them all very easily. Where do you guys want me to TP to? I'll just kill this guy, why not? Too bad the Caitlyn didn't die, but we got to secure Rift for the team. Dragon is up. I guess I'll just shove in top lane for now because a lot of them are dead, and I feel like my team doesn't need assistance with the dragon. And after we shove this in... I wish I could have kept my passive going. I probably could have taken the turret. I don't know if it's going to be that easy to take now. No! I messed that up. Okay, it's fine. We'll just leave. My mistake. If I want to fight this guy, I want to have my stun or my ultimate up. So that's why I'm not just turning around on him. Because otherwise I would just press Q and just auto attack, and I feel I should wait and be patient. I'm gonna brush camp though, because maybe Kale thinks I reset because I had so much money. And then we can try to get her on this next thing. Because I kind of want to stick around for my next item. It'd be nice to just full buy and then just stay on the map forever again. I'm sacrificing a cannon just to see if she'll show up, but it doesn't look like she will. Sad. Whatever. Because, I mean, if she sees 4 of my teammates are over here and I feel like she doesn't want to fight yet, the best thing for her to do would be just shove. So I really thought she would go. We have our full hold breaker done, though. I have 10 CS per minute this game, wow. Especially with my early deaths, too. Holy crap, we have 3 fully completed items already. So insane. I kind of want to get into, like, a big scuffle when I'm split pushing with, like, multiple of them. I just want to see if I could outplay it or not. Because this is an angle where you should be able to be fed enough to be able to do that kind of stuff. If you're good enough. Looks like they're not going to be able to chase my teammate. Get a little kill onto that guy. Completely fine still, and they just gave up. So yeah, that was Irelia. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary of me playing it, and maybe slightly improving myself as the game was continuing. So that was... I'm going to give the honor to Elise, even though both of us were pretty damn tilted about what was going on during the early game, because that was super sad to watch. But yeah, thanks for watching again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Like the video if you liked it. We're playing versus Master Tier opponents, by the way, as a recap of like why my accounts are diamond, because they all decayed when I stopped playing on them, and you decay down to diamond if that happens. But just to like show some of the opponents, I know some of them might be D1, but most of them should be about Master Tier. Anyways, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game 2 of the Irelia. We are playing versus a Corki this game. I don't know if level 1 I actually can win. Corki could start Gatling Gun, which is his E, and sometimes that damage on that ability is like 200, I think. So if I commit everything and start auto-attacking him to death, I wonder if he can just stand still and just auto-attack me back. Oh, we got 3 auto-attacks onto him. Because he started Q, that's why I went forward as well. But damn, I let him auto-attack me and I still didn't even go for the minion. That's okay, though. You can hit me. Hopefully E second isn't bad. Nice. We'll just do one last auto-attack. I mean, we definitely are low. I probably should just farm with my E at the end, huh? Because it's kind of difficult to probably survive if I take a little bit more, maybe. Always trying to use minions as a way out, if possible. Holy crap. Okay, so we got all 3 minions. I stunned him and also activated W so the turret would take less, or deal less. I think I just take a reset. I think that losing during the early game sounds miserable, so I might as well just, like dying early on would be bad. So I might as well just reset. Nice. I mean, that's not that bad. This wave seems okay. He's just dead. Isn't that crazy? I'm level 3, I'm not even level 4 yet, but it's that easy. I just landed stun, we can follow him all the way out, he flashes away, but I still have another Q, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I'll just flash. There's no reason not to. We probably couldn't do that in the first place because Gwen was there for him, so... Mistake by us. I do have a biscuit to heal myself. I'm hoping that I can still get this wave without dying. I'll put a ward down behind me just in case. Okay, cool. That's fine. I got as much as I really wanted there, and we still got a kill on him early on, so being able to buy this Vamp Scepter and be able to head on back with, having a probably much easier time going forward with sustaining myself, because I don't think he's going to be building an Executioner's first item. We're not really that far behind an EXP either, because he just leveled up, and I'm hoping that I can get some of the minions. Never mind, I won't. Alright, so we'll be just, like, a little bit behind. That's okay. I think that the early game trading, I guess I should be less aggressive. I feel like maybe the early game trading was bad. Because if I had to burn my TP even though I got a kill and stuff, clearly something went wrong. Maybe E-start, instead of doing the all-in start, is better with Q. And I just get the minions from far away and just wait patiently for him to, like, push towards me or, you know, get to, like, level 3 before committing. It's probably smarter. Now, because I have lifesteal, I feel like this is worth it, of course. Taking the turret shot was not worth. Gwen doesn't have any slowing moves, so I should just be fine. There's no way that she could possibly get on top of me, right? Damn, I'm actually gonna die there. A Gwen gank with no slows works. Wow. That's crazy. Gwen is really, enjoying being around mid, huh? Am I, like, the only lane that is gankable or something? I don't think that I should be too concerned just because my CS per minute's fine, and I know that my Borg spike would be quite strong. So it's not that big of a deal for me. Also, we're pretty good on damage split this game, too. We have plenty of different damage types to work with. I have my ultimate now. We know that Corki's probably going to be just, like, letting it slow push back towards him, so I probably should just hard shove immediately. A little bit of a trade onto him, deal a little bit of damage. I don't know if Singed is in our jungle and maybe he will try to rotate onto me. We need the lane to be, like, more towards me, so I have a better opportunity to try to get him. I can just farm from far away, though. Just give some respect to him. Nice. Even was able to get that minion, and he didn't really punish for it. It's always good. I mean, I'm just sustaining myself a bit here. Ah, my Q. My Q didn't reset. The minion was so damn low, too. Well, I was going to rotate over to Zed because I figured he had a good priority, but turns out I was actually just walking straight into a Gwen who was just waiting in there already. Well played to her. Got me good. Nice, he should be able to kill her. And then I'll just TP back mid for the time being. They can continue camping me if they wish. It's not really, probably going to change the outcome of the Corki versus Irelia matchup in a 1v1. It's only annoying because she herself is getting fed, and I didn't want to make Irelia, I mean not Irelia, Gwen get fed, obviously. I will just kill you and somehow survive at 1 HP for some reason. I don't even know how I survive that, but I'm not going to stop up on the aggression on you, so... Cool. Well, we managed to kill and also get the wave crash, and, I mean, that's why I said I'm not really that worried about this matchup, because I feel like my champion is pretty good into Corki. Corki scales and does really good true damage and stuff, but a champion like mine is just normally able to dish out crazy damage when I'm on top of them, and they don't survive very easily. Meanwhile, I am tanky enough to survive their damage they dish out. Not to mention when I finish my Bork Spike, too. I don't have my item for another 40 gold. Our bot lane is winning so freaking hard. And my top lane. In fact, I mean, just everybody's winning again. Man, what sucks is that they want to come mid lane and... I don't have my freaking item yet, dude. This sucks. Oh, let's just do the grubs together and then I'll go bot lane after. When we have time where I don't need to be down there, I might as well just commit for something else. Looks like we can maybe rotate on this too, because this Gwen is really going hard for this guy. Darn, I got no assist. That's okay, though, because we still get the wave, and that will be enough for me to be able to buy my Bork. So I should be able to still get it. That's all I really cared about money-wise. And we have our 4-stack for hitting the turret to get a bunch of plates for ourselves. This is going to be so insane when I get to do a base. Yeah, they just gave up. I guess Aphelios just left the game. Alright, well. Bummer. My teammates are so good today, huh? Anyways, thanks for watching of me playing Irelia again. As you can see, even with me having some mistakes that I made, I still was able to pressure the lane really hard. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out, bye.